So as you can see guys from the top here, so guys, sanding can be fun when you come prepared. So that's how it should be done. Sand it nicely all the way down to the beautiful timber. As you can see, that's how much it gets off. All this bad looking chipping off stain. So for this one I'm using 80 grit sandpaper, fast tool, orbital sander attached to the vacuum cleaner so that I don't breathe any dust. And this is the best way to do this kind of thing. That's what I reckon. And I've been doing it like this for a very long time. When working with sander, don't press it too hard on the timber because you're gonna clog the sandpaper. Any sanding with sandpaper, don't press it too hard. Just hold the machine and let it do its work. I should have mentioned this at the beginning. Before you do any sanding, assess the surface first to see what's the surface like. Is it flat or it's bowed like this one here? It's a little bit bowed like this. That's why I'm doing the vertical motions when I'm sanding, not horizontal. It's a lot easier and takes off more old paint. Tools that I'm using on any of my jobs, I prefer to buy better quality tools than the cheapy ones because it's a lot easier to work with and it does job much better. Like this one here is from Festool, not cheap, but it's really good, makes my job a lot easier. Of course, don't forget to sand the top as well, very important. The top is very important because all the rain gets in there if it's not sealed properly, and then the rest of the timber will rot very quickly in a few years. So it's very important to prep the top and seal it properly as well. So this is where the bit of a fiddling comes in, and it's every rafter like all the way through. And I've done that one there. Prep it for the smaller sander just to sand the bottom edge and sides and the post there. So basically I'm gonna sand this with smaller sander because it's a lot easier access to that timber there. And what I do here, I sand the big surface first. Then I use this scraper to scrape off all the thick part of the paint, and with this scraper I can access all the cornices, and it's pretty much removing everything. I'm just gonna need to do light sand with a smaller sander later on. Yeah, basically whoever invented this, good on you mate, you make our life a lot easier. That's about it. Now it's ready for staining. So I'm just gonna continue finish this off, and then I'm gonna show you the rest of the pergola, how it looks like after being sanded. Here we are, all the sanding is done. As you can see, all prepped, sanded nicely. So I'm gonna continue from there. That's finished over there, so we have to do another 2 coats of stain on this side. Once I finish that, I'm gonna update you on how it's gonna look when it's done. So far it took me just to sand this section here 3.5 hours. By the time I finish whole pergola, it's gonna be about 2 days prep and staining, which is not too bad. Sometimes it takes longer, depends how big the pergola is, but yeah, for this one 2 days. And I'm gonna show you which stain I'm using. So this is the product I'm using, Aquadeck. It's water base, so it's just a natural timber finish. Once you apply that, timber looks like natural, doesn't have a lot of tint. There's a little bit of tint in it, but not much. but basically this one lasts a little bit longer than any other oil based. So I still recommend about after 2.5 to 3 years to redo the deck, recoat it before it goes all the way down. I'm using 100mm brush from Monarch. It's really good for this kind of thing. As you can see, I don't have drop sheets. The reason why, I have to sand all this. That's why I'm gonna do this first. Anything that drops down on that decking is gonna be sanded anyway. This way I'll save a lot of time by not putting in drop sheets and pulling them off. So the time is precious. This is another trick that I do. I don't know if other people do it. As you can see, this edge is painted already from this side. When I painted face, I painted this edge as well. But when I'm painting this side, I'm gonna do this edge again. That way I'm doing straight away 2 coats of paint on the top of that one, because the top timber is more exposed to the weather and moisture than side timber, and water sometimes sits on it. It doesn't get off quickly, so it's better to do an extra couple of coats of paint on top of that one there. So this will be 2 coats now, and when I do second coat, it's gonna be another coat. It's gonna be all together. It's gonna be 4 coats on top of each this timber. Another quick tip: when I'm doing the timbers, long timbers, I'm trying to do them in one go. If I have a joint like this, I would stop there. The reason why I'm doing that is I don't want to see the joints when I continue the brush. So this is how it goes. Just do it in one go. Have to do it very fast because this stuff dries very fast as well. So it's gotta look the same all the way through. So as you can see, there's no any signs of stopping with the brush, breaking the cycles. So I've finished first coat on the second part of the pergola. As you can see, that's where the first coat starts, and that's the finish coat, the next one. So the difference is massive. Tomorrow I'm gonna finish off the second coat. It's gonna take me another hour or so to do so. And tomorrow I'm gonna start doing fence. Once I finish this, I'm gonna record it so you guys can see what's the final product and how it's gonna look. Just started doing second coat on this pergola, guys, so I'm gonna just go through with this and then I'm gonna show you end results, how it come out and all that. Hopefully I'm gonna be finished about an hour or so I'm gonna continue sanding on lower parts of the decking, which is the fence of the decking. And when I finish that, I'm gonna come down to the decking and start doing decking itself. This is gonna take a little bit longer than pergola, probably. So stay tuned, guys. So this is the finished product, guys. That's the pergola done. As you can see, it does make huge difference. There was a lot of work on this pergola, a lot of sanding. Hopefully you like this video. If you do, please give us a like, share, subscribe. That will be it for this time, guys. Till next time, stay safe.